Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody got a little bit of sleep after that 18 inning marathon last night. Sad for the Jays to lose for my end being up here in Toronto, but pretty happy to wake up and see Freddie Freeman came through with the walk-off home run, which got us one of the four favorites and up another 0.75 units, bringing the playoff total up to 53.95 units. We got a couple games left to go here, and we'll see how tonight goes. So just going to jump into it right away. So tonight we got Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith, and Freddie Freeman, all as favorites from the Dodgers side. And we got Guerrero Jr. from the Jays side as a favorite as well. Also got Varsho and Kirk as leans there. Got Otani on the mound. He doesn't really give up a lot of home runs generally. When he does, it's usually to a right-handed bat, which is why we got Guerrero favored. And then you never know what happens when the bullpens do come in, especially after such a long game last night. Not sure how long he'll pitch. Um, from the Dodgers perspective, just Freeman again. He hit one last night. He's been hitting pretty good. Matches up fairly well to Bieber's pitch mix, but so do Teoscar Hernandez and Will Smith, especially Smith. And Bieber does tend to give up more of his home runs to right-handed hitters. So we'll see how tonight goes. There's the four favorites and the other two leans, and hopefully we can get one or two, three, all four, and go up a few more units as the baseball season winds to a close. And then last night went pretty well for the hockey. We had four of the eight goals mentioned between the two games come through at 50%. Two of the four favorites came through at 50%. Favorites were plus 1.95 units. There's the four guys on the screen that scored. Assists went really well as well. Again, four of eight for 50%. The favorites were three of five for 60%, and that was plus 1.85 units. And then a bunch of the line stacks hit 10 of the 19 overall, 5 of the 11 favorites. The favorites were plus 3.62 units. And then just down at the bottom, the overall results. The full list went 18 of 35 leans for 51.4%, 5.77 units if you played everything at one unit. The favorites specifically were 10 of 20 for 50% accuracy and 7.42 units at one unit per play. So pretty good day in the NHL yesterday. We got a massive slate today with the 16 games on the Frozen Frenzy. I couldn't possibly get the odds in for everything. I will be adding them in once the video is done, but with just getting in from work and just wanting to get the video out for all the 16 games today, didn't have time to do that. So you guys can see the odds when you put any plays in that you like and go from there. So in our first game, we got Calgary and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Calgary's coming into Toronto, coming from out west. Like John Tavares for a goal in this one. Nothing specifically from Calgary goal-wise. Kadri assist, a Riley assist. The Kadri point, the Frost point as a stack for Calgary. Matthews, Tavares, and Nyes each to get a point for Toronto, and the Tavares power play point. We got Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. I like Brian Rust for a goal. He scored in each of the last two games. Like him to keep that going here, playing on that line with Sidney Crosby and on that top power play. Didn't have a favorite goal for Philadelphia. I like the Eric Carlson assist as a favorite. He's had this in the last couple games for us as well. And I like Sean Couturier for an assist for the Flyers side of things. Crosby 2 points and a Rust point is a stack for Pittsburgh, and the Rust power play point as well. Also like the Tippett point and the Couturier assist for the Flyers. We got Vegas going into Carolina to play the Hurricanes. I like Pavel Dorofeyev for a goal. I like Seth Jarvis for a goal from the Hurricane side of things. Theodore for an assist for the Vegas Golden Knights. He's still up there on that top power play, on that top pairing defense. Gostisbehere's back in the lineup, but do like Ehlers on that top line with Aho and Jarvis for an assist tonight for Carolina. Like the Eichel goal and a Marner assist as a two-man stack for Vegas. I like Marner 2 points and the Dorofeyev point as another two-man stack. Like the Jarvis point and potentially a Gostisbehere assist for Carolina, as well as the Ehlers point, Aho point, and Jarvis point. So for that whole top line of the Hurricanes coming through. Next, we got Columbus and Buffalo. Like Marchenko for a goal. I like Tage Thompson for a goal from the Sabres side of things. Like Voronkov to get an assist for the Blue Jackets, and I like Doan to get an assist for Buffalo. We got the Fantilli point and the Kent Johnson point as a second line combo there for the Blue Jackets. We got the Marchenko goal and the Voronkov assist for the Blue Jackets as well. And then going down to Buffalo side, we got the Doan point and the Dahlin assist, as well as a Doan power play point as favorites in that game. We got the Ducks going to Florida to play the Panthers. I like Leo Carlson for a goal for the Ducks. I like Carter Verhaeghe for a goal for the Panthers. Troy Terry assist for Anaheim. I like both Lindell and Rodriguez. I like both their chances for the Panthers for assists today, so they're both favorited. We got the Carlson point, the Gauthier point, and the Terry points as the three-man stack for Anaheim. And then we do have the Verhaeghe point, a Reinhart point, and a Jones point for the Panthers, as well as a Reinhart power play point. Then we got the Islanders and the Bruins. The Bruins got absolutely smoked last night, and the Islanders are a team that gets scored on quite a bit as well themselves. So not sure how tonight will go. On paper, it looks like it could be a high-scoring game, but we'll see. The Bruins will probably be pretty ticked off after last night's loss and the way they lost, and come out a little bit better tonight at home. So we got the Kyle Palmieri goal for the Islanders. We got a Pasternak favorite goal for the Bruins. I like the Matthew Schaefer assist for the Islanders. I like the Pavel Zacha assist for the Bruins. The Barzal point, the Palmieri point, and the Schaefer point as a three-man stack for the Islanders. A Horvat point and a Schaefer assist as a two-man stack for the Islanders, and then the Schaefer power play points. From the Boston side of things, I like the McAvoy assist, the Pasternak point, and the Zacha point as a three-man stack, and the Zacha power play point. We got Tampa and Nashville. I like Braden Point to get in the goal column tonight. I like Philip Forsberg as a goal for Nashville. I like Jake Gensel to get assists for Tampa Bay and Ryan O'Reilly to get an assist for the Predators. Kucherov 2 points, Gensel point, and a point, three-man stack there as a favorite for the Lightning, as well as a Hedman assist and a Kucherov assist. Also like the Forsberg goal and the O'Reilly assist from the Nashville side of things, and Shea, Forsberg, and Stamkos each to get a point, three-man stack for the Predators. Jumping in, we got the Winnipeg Jets and the Minnesota Wild. Jets are going into Minnesota. I like Scheifele for a goal in this one. I like Matt Boldy for a goal for the Minnesota side of things. I like Gabe Vilardi for an assist. I like Marco Rossi for an assist for the Wild. I like the Kyle Connor point, the Scheifele point, and the Vilardi point, that whole top line stack for the Winnipeg Jets. Also like the Connor point, Scheifele point, and the Morrissey assist, as well as the Kyle Connor point on the power play for the Jets tonight. We got the Kaprizov goal and the Rossi assist, that first line combo there for Minnesota as a two-man stack. And we got the Eriksson Ek assist and a Boldy point as another two-man stack for the Wild. Got the Red Wings and the Blues, like Dylan Larkin for a goal, like Jordan Kyrou for a goal in this one. Like the Lucas Raymond assist for Detroit, the Dylan Holloway assist for St. Louis. We like the Buchnevich point and the Snuggerud point. A couple guys playing on that top St. Louis line as a two-man stack. Like the Kyrou point and the Holloway points. Those guys are playing together on the St. Louis second line as well as on the top power play unit together. So like them as a two-man stack as well. Like the Dylan Larkin 2 points and the Emmett Finney points. Line mates on the top Detroit line as well as the top power play. And then I do like the Lucas Raymond power play point tonight as well, going against St. Louis with that 25th ranked power play or penalty kill that's not doing too hot to start the season off so far. We got the Washington Capitals and the Dallas Stars. I like Tom Wilson for a goal in this one for the Capitals side of things. I like the Jason Robertson goal for the Dallas Stars. Like the Dubois assist for Washington, as well as the Tyler Seguin assist for Dallas. He's on the top power play there with Robertson. He's also on that top line with Rantanen as well, and Sam Steele for the Stars. Line mate stacks. I like the Wilson point and the Protas point. Also like an Ovechkin power play point from the Washington side of things. For Dallas, I like the Rantanen point, the Robertson point, and the Wyatt Johnston point, three-man stack. I like the Heiskanen assist and the Seguin point, as well as a Wyatt Johnston power play point. Then for Ottawa and Chicago, we got the Senators going into Chicago. Senators were the team that laid that beating on the Bruins last night, 7-1. It was pretty bad. They scored a bunch at the end, but pretty lopsided victory. And we swept all 5 of the stacks, the 3 favorites, as well as the 2 additional leans for the Senators last night. So that was a great game for us. Like Shane Pinto to get a goal in this one for Ottawa. No particular favorite for Chicago. I like the Dylan Cousins assist and the Giroux assist as favorites for Ottawa. I like the Teuvo Teravainen assist for the Chicago Blackhawks. As far as line mate stacks, we got the Stützle assist and a Sanderson assist for the Senators. I like the Dylan Cousins power play points. Also like the Shane Pinto point and the Claude Giroux assist as a two-man stack as well for Ottawa. I like the Nazar point and the Teravainen assist for the Blackhawks, as well as a Teravainen power play point. Then we got New Jersey at Colorado. These 2 teams played just the other day. We got Timo Meier favorited for New Jersey for a goal. Got Nate McKinnon favorited for Colorado for a goal. Nico Hischier assist and an Arturi Lehkonen assist for the Avalanche. I like the Nate McKinnon 2 points and Nietzsche's point and a Lehkonen assist, 3-person stack. I like the McKinnon 2 points, Makar 2 points, 2-man stack. Also like the McKinnon goal, Lehkonen point, and Nietzsche's point for the Avalanche. Jack Hughes to get a point, his line mate Jesper Bratt to get a point, and Luke Hughes to get an assist for the Devil side of things for a 3-stack, as well as the Heischer point and the Meyer point for a 2-man stack, and guys playing together on that second line for New Jersey. Then we got Utah and Edmonton. Got Logan Cooley for a goal in this one. Also got Ryan Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers for a goal in this one as favorites. Like the Dylan Gunther assist, Cooley's line mate for Utah there on the second line. Also like McDavid to get 2 assists tonight, actually, not just 1. So make sure you put it in for the 2, and then that'll be plus money, I would imagine. I like the McDavid 2 points, the Draisaitl point, and the Bouchard point stack for the Oilers, as well as the Evan Bouchard power play points. And then for the Utah side of things, I like the Keller point, the Cooley point, and the Gunther point, as well as a Schmaltz point and a Cooley assist as favorites for the Mammoth in that one. Then we got the Rangers and the Canucks. I like the Mika Zibanejad goal. JT Miller, he's on there as a goal lean as well, going back into Vancouver, where he was traded from last year after all that nonsense between him and Pettersson. Also like the Besser goal for the Canucks. We got the Alex Lafreniere assist for the Rangers as a favorite, as well as the Jake DeBrusk assist for the Canucks for a favorite. Like the Zibanejad point, Miller point, and Panarin point, 3-man stack for the Rangers, as well as a Miller point on the power play. For the Vancouver side of things, for stacks, I like the Besser point and the DeBrusk points. Also like Besser for 2 points and Connor Garland for a point as well. Then we got Montreal and Seattle. Like Cole Caulfield to get back in the goal column for the Canadiens. Got Chandler Stevenson for a goal for the Seattle Kraken tonight. Like the Demidov assist, we've hit this in 3 of the last 4 games, and it's been amazing. So we're going to go right back to it. He's bumped up to that top power play unit, as well as playing on that second line, doing amazing so far this year. And we're going to go back to him again tonight for an assist. Also like the Vince Dunn assist for Seattle in this one. As far as line mate stacks, we got the Caulfield point, the Suzuki point, and the Slafkovsky point. So that Montreal top line, the 3-stack. We got the Demidov assist and the Suzuki assist. Really like that play tonight. And a Demidov power play point, again, jumping up to that top power play point, or top power play position with the guys on the top line there. And then for the Kraken side of things, we got Stevenson point and a Marchment point. Those 2 guys are playing together on the second line. And then we got a Schwartz point and a Shane Wright point. Those guys are together on the third line, and as well as the second power play unit for the Kraken. And then we finally made it. Game number 16, Los Angeles versus San Jose. We got the Adrian Kempe goal as a favorite for the Kings side. We got Tyler Toffoli, a former King, as a favorite goal scorer for the Sharks tonight. Like the Anze Kopitar assist. Actually love it. And then we got the Will Smith assist for San Jose, playing on that top line with Celebrini and Toffoli. As far as line mate stacks, we got the Kempe point and the Kopitar assist. We also got a Corey Perry point and a Kuzmenko point on there as well. For the Shark side of things, I like the Celebrini 2 points and the Will Smith assist. I like the William Eklund points and the Dmitry Orlov point together, both those guys playing on the top power play unit. And then I like the Celebrini power play point. So that was a lot. Tried to go through it really quick. Again, sorry for the late video, but with so many games, I just wanted to make sure we covered it a bit, just with how successful the NHL's been going so far, just to kind of give everyone a couple places to look, depending on what game that you're into and things you're eyeing up for tonight's NHL plays. There's a few bonuses out there on the different books, so use them wisely. Make sure you're stacking guys together that are playing the regular minutes together, playing the power play together, all those kind of things we talk about every video. Let's hope the ball's flying out over the fence in LA tonight. I'm really hoping the Jays can get back and tie this thing up at 2-2, but we'll see how it goes. Good luck, everybody, with any plays with the baseball and the hockey tonight. NBA, if that's your thing, good luck with that, and we'll talk soon. Good luck. Cheers.